Good morning. It is day 3 of hiking around the coast of the Isle of Wight, and I slept really well on the cliff edge last night, and there's a lovely sunrise at the moment, and I've got about 24-25 miles left to go now, so hopefully if all goes well I should finish today. And I'm about 3 miles away from the town of Totland, where I can pick up some food and get some breakfast. I've only got about half a mile to go till I get to the end of the Needles, and then I've got to turn around heading onto the north side of the Isle of Wight. Needles Headland is a very interesting place. There's a lot of old gun positions there, and there's a rocket testing facility which I didn't know about that used to test old rockets in the 60s, which is quite interesting. And the Needles themselves were awesome with the lighthouse on the end. A very cool place. Like all landmarks in the UK, there's a big tourist attraction with a big facility behind me with cinemas and food and gift shops and all sorts, a bit like Land's End, just monetize it. But it's good for the economy and the local economy, I suppose. But it's nice to come to these places really early in the morning before everybody gets here. It's nice to have them to yourself briefly. I love finding these little maps. So this is where I camped last night, and then this morning I've walked out here to the Needles, and now I'm here, and then I've just got this little walk here into Totland where I can find some food. Man, so many stinging nettles. This can't be the right way. What is going on? Oh, the footpath I was following has just turned into a drop-off. That probably explains why it's really overgrown, because the path has collapsed away. Okay, I am back on track now, and I suppose if something's that overgrown, it's probably not the way. So that's logistics sorted out now. I found food, had breakfast, and found water, and had a little blister on my toe which I've strapped up. And I'm now leaving Totland along the coast, and my next town is Yarmouth. And the sea looks beautiful here. Turquoise. That's amazing. He's completely carved out of wood. That must have been handcrafted. Awesome. I'm now past the ancient town of Yarmouth and the sun is shining, and it's 10 to 12 and I'm on just over 10 miles walked, and I have about 15 miles left to go to get to the end of the Isle of Wight coast path. That made me laugh. A very resourceful farmer used a couple of logs to patch up his gate. I'm now at the Newtown river estuary, which is just off to my left, and the path has taken me inland a little bit to get around it, and then I'm going through the town of Shorefleet and then onwards to Cowes, which represents the end of my Isle of Wight coastal hike. And I'm about 11 or 12 miles away from the end now, and it's 1 o'clock and it's getting very warm. Time for a break, and I'm going to be eating my favourite hiking snack, chocolate peanuts. Awesome. I'm past Shorefleet now, and these past couple of hours have just been going through woods and fields, and just been watching the birds and looking at the trees and just enjoying nature. It's been very, very peaceful, and pretty much just as I said about the peacefulness, the coastal path sending me down this busy A road, and there's no path. It's a tough little section. The coast path took me on about 4 miles of roads to go around a military firing range that's on the coast. But I'm back now by the sea, and just in front of me here, this point is called Egypt Point, and I literally just have to go around that point into Cowes and I finished. Let's go over this broken bridge, and it's about 4 miles to go to the end, and I'm on just under 22 miles walked so far today, and it's 4:15, so I've been ticking up the miles today and my feet can feel it. I've really enjoyed this hike. It's been a lot of fun. There's a couple of road sections, but the majority of it was hugging the coast and coastal views. And overall, the Isle of Wight coastal path has not disappointed. It's been a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend, if you like coastal hiking, to put the Isle of Wight coastal path on your list. It is awesome. Now onwards to Cowles and the post at which I started this circular loop around the Isle of Wight. Touching that post means I've now finished the Isle of Wight coastal path. Awesome. It's taken 3 days, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I've walked 26.3 miles today, so a marathon day to finish. And I hope you enjoyed my hike around the Isle of Wight. I'm now off to catch the ferry back to the mainland and prepare for my next hike.